You've likely heard the saying, "Jack of all trades, master of none." Most people miss the full phrase. Jack of all trades, master of none, but often better than a master of one. This saying captures our modern struggle with focus and opportunity. Think about your current projects and commitments. How many are you juggling right now? 5? 10? More? The average professional today manages multiple responsibilities simultaneously, believing this maximizes their opportunities. Yet this approach creates what I call the focus paradox. The focus paradox works like this: the more opportunities you pursue, the fewer meaningful results you achieve. It sounds counterintuitive, but let me explain. When Steve Jobs returned to Apple in 1997, the company was creating dozens of products with little success. Jobs immediately cut the product line to just 4 categories. This radical reduction helped transform Apple from near bankruptcy to becoming the world's most valuable company. His explanation was simple. People think focus means saying yes to the thing you've got to focus on. But that's not what it means at all. It means saying no to the 100 other good ideas. Your brain isn't designed for constant task switching. Each time you shift between projects, you experience attention residue. Part of your mind remains stuck on the previous task. According to research by Sophie Leary, a business professor at the University of Washington, this cognitive switching penalty reduces your performance by up to 40%. You've experienced this. You check email during a creative project, then struggle to regain your momentum. Or you attend 3 different meetings on 3 different topics, feeling mentally exhausted afterward. This is attention residue in action. Warren Buffett understood this principle when he advised his pilot Mike Flint to list his top 25 career goals, then circle only the 5 most important ones. When Flint asked about working on the remaining 20 goals in his spare time, Buffett responded firmly, "No. Everything you didn't circle just became your avoid at all costs list." This is where saying no becomes your greatest asset. Every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. If you say yes to a new project, you might be saying no to deep work on your primary goal. Say yes to an evening meeting, and you say no to time with family or personal renewal. The math of time doesn't care about your intentions. There are only 24 hours in a day. No productivity hack changes this fundamental constraint. Greg McKeown, author of Essentialism, puts it simply: if you don't prioritize your life, someone else will. When you fail to set boundaries through strategic rejection, other people's priorities flood your schedule. The breakthrough comes when you realize saying no creates space for deeper opportunities, not fewer. Bill Gates and Warren Buffett were once asked about the single most important factor in their success. They both answered with the same word: focus. Your reluctance to say no likely stems from FOMO, fear of missing out. You worry that declining opportunities means missing potential success. This fear drives many people to spread themselves too thin, diluting their impact across too many areas. Picture your energy and attention as water. You can either create a shallow puddle that spreads wide but evaporates quickly, or you can channel it into a powerful, focused stream that carves through stone over time. This doesn't mean becoming one-dimensional. Rather, it means being intentional about where you direct your limited resources. The 20th century philosopher René Guénon observed that modern society confuses quantity with quality. We accumulate more experiences, more relationships, more projects, believing this leads to a richer life. Yet true richness comes from depth, not breadth. Try this exercise. List everything you're currently committed to. Now imagine you can only keep 20% of those commitments. Which would you choose? Those selections reveal your true priorities. Saying no requires courage. You'll face social pressure, guilt, and self-doubt. You might worry about disappointing others or missing chances. These feelings are normal but not necessarily accurate. Remember that clear rejection is better than ambiguous commitment. When you say no clearly and respectfully, you show integrity. You demonstrate that your yes actually means something. The psychology behind effective rejection includes understanding that most people respect boundaries when clearly communicated. Your fear of negative consequences is usually overblown. The focus paradox resolves when you embrace strategic elimination. By saying no to the merely good, you create space for the truly great. Your most significant opportunities don't come from accumulating more commitments, but from going deeper with fewer ones. This principle applies across careers, relationships, and personal development. As author Mark Manson notes, the question isn't what you want from life, but rather what pain you're willing to sustain. Saying no comes with the pain of missed possibilities. Saying yes to everything brings the pain of mediocrity and burnout. Choose your struggle wisely. Next time an opportunity arises, ask yourself, is this aligned with my core priorities? Will this move me meaningfully toward my most important goals? If not, practice saying, I appreciate the opportunity, but I need to decline. The most successful people aren't those who seize every opportunity. They're the ones who recognize the right opportunities and pursue them with undivided attention. The path to extraordinary results is paved with well-considered no's. Your focus creates your future.